...2013 really started off with a bang. After President Peña Nieto was inaugurated on December 1st, he came in with a lot of momentum and a huge reform agenda.
The structural reforms that have very consistently been identified as being needed for the development of Mexico.
We've also seen the Pacific Alliance really came to life in 2013.
De una integración regional y de pensar que tenemos que lograr una integración real, lo que es la Alianza del Pacífico.
What matters, I think, for Latin America is, in particular, a series of South-South trading opportunities between Latin America, Sub-Saharan Africa, the Middle East, and Asia.
It was always about what can we do for the Americas. It's no longer that. It's what can we do with Latin America.
American Society and Council of the Americas are the preeminent organizations in the hemisphere. We bring together the public sector, the private sector, to have an important dialogue about most pressing issues that the hemisphere faces. We have activities in New York in this wonderful historic building of 680 Park Avenue. We have offices in Washington, D.C., in Miami, but we have something also called our Latin American Cities programs, where we travel to somewhere between 7 and 10 cities in Latin America each year, where we will be able to combine amazing convening power of the public and private sectors with our ability to generate critical content. We publish 2 magazines. We publish America's Quarterly, which also focuses on many of the major issues, and we also publish Review, which is a cultural magazine which has been around for almost 40 years. The organizations have evolved and changed. They were founded by David Rockefeller almost 50 years ago, and throughout our history, we have always tried to make an impact.
If you don't have clean, plentiful, and timely water, you will not have sustainable economic growth.
Every day we find new issues. One of them is women, the economic empowerment of women. So we're taking that issue and we're turning that into a hemispheric women's network to support young women between 22 and 35 that have to make a decision to go into the workforce.
What are the things that can make a difference in business and for our economy? And I have to tell you, everywhere I turned, the answer came down to women.
In terms of political participation, I think we have achieved an enormous progress. However, when we come to the private sector, to the corporate sector, we need much more to do.
In Caracas and Lima, what you find are entrepreneurs that give a creative use of technology to solve everyday problems.
5 years ago, we could not have imagined that the U.S. and North America would be energy self-sufficient. Today it is. We continued our immigration project, taking the whole immigration discussion to a very local level.
As a Latin American artist, it is important to show at American Society because it's a space full of history where many, many interesting artists have shown before doing very important pieces that are part of my background as a Latin American artist living in New York.
So we just have to keep doing what we do, but we always have to keep our eye on the ball, making sure that we are focused, we are delivering value to all of our members and all of our constituents. And if we do that, hopefully over the next 10 years, we will double in size again. But more importantly, that we will have a big impact in the hemisphere.